in the season tomorrow against Tarleton State. It's going to be a nice challenge to open the year. What are you looking for tomorrow?
Oh, just experience. We've got so many people, Matt, we're shuffling right now. I told the girls the other day, any one of the 14 can start any day, and there'll be a lot of changes here early. And the problem is we're experimenting against awful good teams. And
now you've got 14. You got 14 players that can play at any time. You're missing a lot of the big names that people would recognize from the last two seasons. That doesn't mean that you're empty. You've got 3 position returning starters, another utility returner that's seen action in the circle and in the field. How do you get them to carry over their experiences from the last year to your 8 newcomers?
just by playing, show them how to play the game. The hardest thing to learn is learn the system. You know, what's expected, you know, what can I do, what I cannot do, you know, how do we do this a little bit differently, changing the type of game that we played last year. Last year, at any time, we had several that were capable of hitting the ball out of the park. We don't have that this year, but we got much more speed. I think we're going to be much better defensively when it's all said and done, when everybody gets settled into those positions. But it's just hard to experiment. We start out, like I said, with Tarleton tomorrow, and Julie beat us last year. She's a good pitcher, and so it's going to be tough on them right there, right off the bat.
You've got a pretty good combo of returning players, and the preseason player of the year in the North Division, Erica Bernal, and who's possibly the best catcher in the North Division in Jennifer Morales. How are they taking control and providing that leadership for the team?
Hopefully by example. This is the way you practice. This is the way you do this. And then you always start defensively up the middle. Well, you got 2 catchers. Jennifer's back, then Mandy Worthington does a real good job. She's a real good hitter, Allie Grayson. You got Erica at shortstop, or you'll have the conference shortstop from Paris there in shortstop. Second base, Morgan, we found out last year defensively, can play with anybody in the country. Then you go to center field. Center fielder can run with anybody in the country. He's got the greatest arm, the best arm. There's nobody who can compare it to an arm. Now, so you start up through there. But the big part up the middle, we left out is the circle. And there's where we're really getting hit with inexperience. Amanda threw 11 games last year. Didn't throw against the best people. You know, we threw her against the other people. She was our number 2 pitcher, sometimes number 3. And then Ashley's came in, throwing well in the fall, and Allie's a freshman, so you don't know what to expect there.
Now, you mentioned in the circle, who would you be looking for come tomorrow to step in and take the ball to start?
When I flip a coin an hour before the game, no, it's not that settled. They both had their good points. You would think Amanda with her experience, but then Ashley threw real well. And then Allie has had her spots. But Allie defensively is at third base too. So if you put her in the circle, then you have to start moving people around. You put Erica at third, you put Jennifer at third, or you move Courtney at short. And so now that's that shuffling around that we couldn't do last year. I mean, you know that. You know, we had an injury last year. Say first base. We moved Jackie, our third baseman, over there. But right now, if we have an injury at first base, we got 2 other people. I'm throwing that, don't worry about it. And that's something we didn't have last year.